Welcome to Mishna study Maaser Sheni Perekim Mishna. Right over here in this Mishnah, we're going to speak about the chambers of the temple, the leshachot. Right, so all the chambers of the Bet Hamikdash himself, these rooms in the Bet Hamikdash, were called leshachot. And sometimes what would happen is similar to last Mishnah. They would be built where the entrance is from within the Bet Hamikdash, but the room itself, right, is already protruding, is sitting outside of the Kodesh itself. Now, how do we view this? Do we view this as a room outside of the Mikdash? Right, and there are laws that are going to apply to it. Right, there are laws. Are you allowed to go ahead and eat your maaserot over there? Right? Are you allowed to eat your kodshei kodashim? Are you allowed to eat your korbanot over there? Could you slaughter kodashim kalim? Could you slaughter korbanot? Certain korbanot over there as well. If a person walks there, are they liable for karet or not? Right. All this will depend on, do we view these chambers as kodesh, or do we view them as chol? So if you have these chambers that are built in the Kodesh, the entrance to them, right? It's a closed off room that's within the airspace, the area of the Kodesh, but the entrance is from the hall, is from the outside. So tuchan hall, right? Their room itself is considered hall. The gagotehen Kodesh, and their rooftops, right, are considered kodesh. So inside the room is considered hall, regular mundane, right? You can't slaughter korban there. But the rooftop is considered kodesh. You're allowed to go ahead and slaughter korban over there. Over here, Rambam just points out, this is on condition that what? That the roof is flat with the ground of the azara, right? And this was possible back then, even now, right? Meaning because Jerusalem is built on a hilltop, so you could have certain rooms that the ground level from one area could continue to to another roof of another area. I actually pulled a picture. You can see the old city of Ir David, how it was built. You look on the top, that's where the Bet Hamikdash would have been, and you can see how it's built on a slope, right? So you could have areas where the roof of one room is flat is uneven plane with the ground when you move further up the hill. Okay, now the opposite is also true. Let's say they were built in the hall, right? But the entrance is coming from the Kodesh. So Tuchan Kodesh, the room itself is considered Kodesh because that's where you're entering from. They got go to Hem hall, and their roofs are considered hall. Right? If they're built in the Kodesh and the hall, uftuhol Kodesh vela hall, right? And they're also open from both directions. Right, so you have a room that's bordering, right? Half of it is, is in the Kodesh, the other half of it is in the hall, and you have the entrance from both sides, right? How do we view this? So, Kodesh, Kodesh, hall, right? So it depends where you are, right? At that point, because the entrance is both sides and it's right on the border, so it depends. Look at the border, right? If you're within the border of the Kodesh, then you're in a Kodesh place. If you're not, right, then you consider it in a hall place, and everything is for the reasons that we said, right? That you're allowed to go ahead and eat korbanot over there. You're allowed to slaughter korbanot, and the laws of karet would apply.